Everything is funny. I'm going to try to express this. I don't know if it's going to make sense, but bear with me. I am so sick of listening to people complain about stuff that they can't control. I don't have empathy for the way that you look. Some people are born tall, some people are short. You're born to whatever ethnic group, race, category that you are. Deal with it. I'm sick of complaints. Life isn't fair. I could think that I'm the most intelligent person. I think I'm pretty smart. I can think that, right? But it doesn't mean that people are going to treat me like I'm intelligent. It doesn't mean that schools are going to be come. So a lot of people are complaining about what other people do, and all you can control is you. I don't need your empathy. It's great that you can relate to me because you think you come from my environment, or you're from California, or you're black, or you're a human, or you're a man, and you can relate to what this man may feel, but you don't know what I'm going through. And I don't expect you to have empathy for me. That's what blows me away. I hear all these people, boo hoo, bad person. Ooh, look what they're getting. Listen, people do what they want to do and stuff happens. It happens. Listen, if you get in a car accident, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry that it happened to you. But I'm not going to be like, look what you got. It doesn't make sense to me. You have to understand that people do what they do. We all judge. Some people are going to think I'm unbelievably beautiful. Some people think, oh, does it matter? No one is, you own no one. So when I hear people say, these are your people, no, they're my people if I choose to make them, but they can say they're not my people. And I can say, yes, you are. So I'm not trying to claim people who don't want to be claimed. It blows me away. It doesn't make sense to me. Listen, you can choose to like someone or not like someone. A lot of stuff is programming, what you're taught. It doesn't mean that it's right. What do you want to do naturally is eat, right? But you've been taught to eat this and not that, depending on where you're from. So sometimes when I hear people speak, you all sound ludicrous to me. You sound silly. I'm silly, but at least I'm logical with my silliness. Listen, I know that no matter what I feel about myself, people be categorized. You're gonna say I'm old or I'm young. You'll say I'm black or I'm white or purple, whatever you're gonna say. You'll say he's just a United States of American because when we say American, even though America has two continents, Canadian is American, but they're not the Canadian, but it's still America, the continent, right? But so we own the term America. See, some things we just bring up. It's just weird to me, but because we all agree with it, because it becomes part of the normal vernacular, then it becomes acceptable, even though it's stupid. It's dumb. It's like this saying, uh, you want your cake and you want to eat it too. Why would you not want to eat your cake? That's one of the dumbest things. Just like when the greetings people say to each other, just say hello. Cause you're walking by me, how you doing? Let me stop and tell you. Well, I didn't mean it like that. Then don't say it. So I don't know. All of you people are funny to me. The conversations. Listen, I don't care who dates who. Man, if you want to love a tree, it doesn't bother me. So I don't. Listen, I can say this. This is a generalization. I try not to generalize, but I can say that sometimes media portrays an image of people. Let's say it's black men or white men or black women or white women and you have these stereotypes in your head, but it does not mean that is how they are. And when somebody doesn't operate in what you think is a stereotypical fashion, it doesn't mean that they're wrong. So many people are caught up in their hurts and pains that they come at the world with hurt and pain instead of love and happiness. I want you to love who you want to love. I don't like lots of things. I don't want to tattoo my face, but if you want to tattoo your face, you do that. I'm not telling other people, men or women, what to do. I'm not going to tell you who to date. I'm not going to tell you who to be around. I'm not going to tell you anything. You got to figure out what's right for you. Too many people are disingenuous. I want to be honest, but I don't want to deal with people. So sometimes I don't tell people stuff because I don't want to hear what you have to say. Sometimes I want to hang with people, but time is precious for me. So I don't want to give people a lot of my time. I got things to do. So if I separate what I got to do it with you, then I'm not getting done what I need to get done. Like it's cool. It's gonna take 2 or 3 hours, but if I'm not getting paid and I got to give up 8 hours and there's other stuff I want to do and there's free time, I'm not obligated. It's hard for me. A lot of people want you to care. I don't need for you to. I feel like this. I don't need anyone. I love people to watch my videos and say something back to me. Like, Charles, I agree. Charles, I don't agree. But I don't need anybody to watch it because it doesn't really matter. It's not like I'm getting paid or I got a million Patreons or I'm the best person when it comes to conversation, when it comes to conversing with others. People think other people say way better things than me. I'm not here to change anyone. I want to change me. Now, I wish I could affect people and make people think about their lives. We think your life and give up death sticks. I always say that. But hey, if you want to smoke cigarettes, that's on you. If you want to eat vegetables all day or beef, that's on you. It just blows me away. I don't care if uh, go specific. I don't ever try to go into categories. But if a black woman wants to date a white, I don't bother me. If a black person wants to be black, it doesn't bother me. If you want to date a dog, why do you think you can tell other people what to do? Why? Listen, all you should do is do what's best for you and not hurt other people. It's so simple. Love people. Love people who love you. Stay away from the negative. Listen, a lot of people do wrong things. I don't have empathy like I should. I'm not very empathetic. I'm not. Listen, you people want people to stop. Listen, we have to have some type of control. But what you want to do naturally, other than your beliefs that don't hurt people, why should you care? Like, I don't want to hear profanity when people speak to me, but if people choose to use profanity, that's on them. I don't mind it. I just choose not to use it all the time. However, in regular conversation, I don't always use it, but I will curse. However, the point that I'm trying to make is it doesn't matter what I believe. It matters what you believe. And if you want to believe all people suck or people are doing things that you find disgusting because they're not operating in your belief system and your paradigm of how the society should roll, that's on you. Listen, to me, how I feel. I think I'm very conservative in my views when I think how people should operate. But if people don't want to operate conservatively, they're free to do that. Just stay away from me. I'm not here to tell you to change. Listen, do you. I don't care. I can't make people want to work out like I do. I can't help if you get offended by anything that I am saying because that's what it is. A lot of you caught up in pain and let me go in a little bit. Just like when I hear people talk about red pill, black pill, whatever these pills that people want to associate themselves with. Like I understand the analogies. I understand the definitions of these terms that people use and being aware of what's going on, the nature of things. That would make you red pill. However, some people care. And I don't care. So in a way, people the term these black people, but I don't care at all. Like I don't care if you put me in any definition. First as a man, I'm biased with this point. I want to help men. I want men to get past their pain. I want men to not worry about what women do because they're going to do what they do. That's just me. That's being biased. But I don't care what women do. I think a lot of people, men and women, do bad things. I don't think men are worse than women or women are worse than men. I don't think any of that. I think you should be trying to be the best person that you can be. You need to do everything that you can to live your best life. Some people are really after monetary gain. Some people want external accolades. I would love somebody to say, "Hey, Charles, I like you." It's great. That makes me feel good. But if people didn't say that, I would still feel great because I love me. And that's what I think people need to figure out. Love yourself. If anyone needs advice that I can give it. I'm not the wisest person. I would tell people, be real careful on who you help because people can hurt you economically, financially, and certain things are not good for you. But they call it your image, your brand. Not that it matters, but we all have these images of what we think we should be. I just want to be Chuck. I enjoy dialogue, but a lot of dialogues are silly. I don't care if a man pays a woman or a woman pays a man. I don't care what's going on in a relationship. Do what works for you. People give you bad advice. No matter what, everybody wants to get compensated. A lot of people are on YouTube to get paid. That's what they're not. Listen, they're going to talk about stuff that they probably have no interest in because you're going to pay them for it. So let's talk about it. But me, I don't want to talk about that. I don't care if two big YouTubers are beefing. I think a lot of people are phony and give horrible advice. There's certain people I listen to and I respect their opinion, but it's not how everyone should live. I think everybody should be upfront and straightforward what it is. But we have a society where I can't really tell a woman I can, but you try to make it wrong for a man to say, "Hey, I just want to connect with you romantically. I don't want to be your friend. I just want to grab you close and kiss on you." You know that you can say it. But what did you say? That you're not gonna take me out first? See that all these programs, all these rules we have, it just blows me away. I don't think like you people, so it's hard for me to even listen sometimes because I want people to live well. I want people to be what is first. Respect has to be established. I'm going to respect everyone, but I don't know what terms other people find disrespectful. I find lots of words I wouldn't use because I think it's derogatory and can hurt you. But I don't mind if you use it because that is your vernacular. That's how you speak. My in, my be. That's how you speak. That's cool. I don't really say that, but I'm not saying I haven't said it. But once I start analyzing, okay, it's this is me, my image of Charles. I have I guess some image I want to portray because I don't want people to think that you can speak to me any which way. You can, but I just want to engage with you because I don't like that type of rhetoric. I don't like the type of conversation, dialogue, interaction, vernacular. When people are passionate about something, it's cool, but control yourself when you speak to me because I'm not going to disrespect you. I don't mind interaction or I don't mind interruption because people interrupt in conversation. It happens. You're going to interrupt me. I'm going to interrupt you. We're going to flow back and forth. It's going to happen. However, maybe I shouldn't say that. What I would like is to be civil. Charles, I disagree with you. You know, that's great. You don't agree with me. Great. I don't agree with you. Let's just keep it pushing. So many people want to tell people they're wrong. If somebody doesn't slap you in the face and they're not yelling at you, whatever they believe is what they believe. If you believe that all men are dogs, okay. If you believe that all women use men, okay, that's your belief. If you, we don't have the same desires. More than anything, I'm to be honest, I enjoy conversations. I do, but I don't enjoy non-interaction. So I don't enjoy doing things that I can't interact with. I'd rather play a video game than watch a movie. That's just me. But the movie has to be moving, fights and blowing up stuff for me to really. I don't like slow pace. I don't like it. Even conversation, I listen sometimes and I'll get them chats and I'll chat. But once I've heard the conversation once or twice, the same thing is boring. I don't want to me. I have something to do that's entertaining. Listening to this is boring. If you have questions, I can answer that. But all I can ever tell people is be honest about what you want. And if somebody doesn't want what you want, move. So a lot of people will try to convince you that their way is right. Hey, your way is right for you. Your way is not right for me. I'm trying to do Chuck. You need to try to do you. And I'm not here to tell any man or material how to make $1 billion. I could try, but I'm not a billionaire. And even if I was a billionaire, I don't think I could tell you, save your money. Don't buy stuff you don't need. Stay away from people. Do as little as possible. There you go. Invest in basic stuff. There you go. Because everybody aren't hustlers. You don't know how to sell everything. I think I can sell everything, but I don't want to sell stuff because I feel kind of guilty because if it's not beneficial for you, why would I sell it? But I do think you should buy a NVIDIA Shield. I think that you should buy an iPhone or a Google or whatever phone that you like. I think technology is awesome. I think that it's so hard to get a PS5 or Xbox One, and I'm not going to overpay. That if you like to play video games, you do better to get a PC or stream Stadia, GeForce Now, stuff like that. That's just my advice. But people going to do what they do. For some people, you program. I think you should watch more animation. Animation is pretty awesome. You can tell great stories. But anyway, this is what I want to say. Don't worry about things you can't control. Do you? Stay happy. I talk too much. And I'm about to go take a shower. That's what I'm about to do. I don't know if I sound good. I don't know if I sound bad. Truthfully, I don't even care. I don't. I just want people to have a happy life and stop worrying about what other people do. I spoke a little fast this time. Sometimes I slow it down because I felt like slowing just for a second. It kicked in. But I don't care. I don't want to hear you complain about her women are looking dude. They don't want you, let's get together. Listen, get with people who want to get with you. It's always going to be somebody. Or maybe it's nobody for you. Deal with it. There's plenty of women that don't like me. There's plenty of women I'm going to like and don't want me. They don't want the Chuckster. It's great. Some people, trolls, even though it doesn't matter to me. Somebody might say, he doesn't live the way he looks good, but he can't give me what I want. Oh, great. Or he's, ew. It's all good. You people get caught in your head. Listen, life is going to go on. Just live your best life. Be the best you that you can be. I can restore grumbling, but I took it a challenge to not to try to just eat once a day. And sometimes I'll eat, I give myself a period of 8 and I'll go in. I don't mind eating whatever. I said a lot. I'm sorry, people. Pray for me because I care not. I just want you to be happy. I just want you to love people, not worry about other people. Do you save your money as best you can? If you feel like spending money, hit me up the PayPal. Hit me in the Cash App. I'll take it. But that's not what I'm about. I just want a basic life, and I want you to be basically happy. And I'm done. I did a lot of talking. Have a great one.